recording it.
Alright guys, so I already recorded an intro for this video, but I just wanted to hop in because as I was editing the video, I noticed some things. I lost a few clips in between things, so if a couple other clips seem a little weird, it's because I lost like one, two, or three clips, something like that. Unfortunately, I got lost somewhere along the lines of editing this video. This was like a 2-hour video I had to edit. It was crazy. It's probably one of the longest videos I've ever edited. But it's definitely one of the most proudest videos I've ever edited because this is a really special one. We tried to cook a fish a different way. Just a lot of fun diving with multiple dive sessions. We went fishing. We got bent. Like, it was just a really epic weekend of fishing and diving. With Royce and Jeremy and Thor. I can't thank those guys enough. Like I said, those guys have helped me out a lot with just pushing me every weekend to go and dive and jump in the water and just better myself. Also, I checked the subscriber count. We're at 980. We're like 20 subs off 1,000. I set a goal before I hit this end of the year. I set it in January because last year we crushed the goal that I set last year. So I set a goal this year on January. I told myself before the year ends I want to hit 1,000 subs, and it's only February and literally we're 20 subs away. So I personally can't thank you guys enough for that. That means a lot to me, to see that you guys enjoy the content. Also, I appreciate Brother Roy for letting me come over to their house this day, cook up all the fish we caught, make a big mess at their house, and everybody had a really good time. We all enjoyed it. Personally, this is the reason why I dive. This video right here is the reason why I dive. To see that I can take the skills that I have, go out, dive for free, and provide a meal that's probably better than the one that you'd buy in the store. To me, that's the reason why I do what I do. That's the reason why I love what I do. It's because of that reason. Seeing how everybody reacted to the way we cooked this fish just by far blew my mind. But this intro is getting long enough. Like I said, I also recorded another intro. I just wanted to hop in to tell you guys thank you guys for all the subs, the likes, the comments. I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate you, Brother Roy and Shy. You guys helped me out a lot. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you guys for letting me go to your guys' house and record this video. My pops wasn't in this one. He has been really busy working. I just wanted to acknowledge that he is still around in the YouTube scene. He's just really busy working right now, and we'll see him again soon. But yeah, thank you guys enough again for me. I keep saying it, but I can't stress it enough. Appreciate you guys a lot. Let's jump straight into this video where we hammered down on this weekend. Me, Thor went crazy. We just smashed job. Had a bunch of fun times and a bunch of laughs. See you guys in the video. Peace. What is fucking going on, everybody? It's your boy Jeff here, back with another YouTube video, and today we're currently driving out of my ghetto lane. Brought the toys with me, per usual. He's smacking some food. I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven. I told his dumbass we were gonna buy food, but he wanted to make food anyway. We got the guns back there. Car's loaded. About to go hit a dive session. We're gonna go meet up with Brother Roy. I think he wants to go dive. It's been a while. Hopefully we don't crash. Yeah, I think we're gonna meet up with Brother Roy. Hopefully the water's nice. I haven't seen the water today. I know we had a big swell recently, some random and then like the rain and all that. So hopefully it's nice out here today. We'll go check it out, and we'll bring you guys back when we're out there checking it out. Look at this water!
Freestyling for the nation and the rest. Top shockers in a building, put your ass in check. Things that I love.
Motherfucker looking flat, baby! Yes, sir. See you guys at the spot. Yes, sir. We're at the first spot of the day. Gonna go look at the water. Tor, what is your thoughts on the water, Tor?
Fucker look pretty.
Oh, we're about to get waves. Nah, no more waves. I just playing. I just jokes.
It's the Tonkiavi.
Wait, what happened, brother?
It's the Tonkiavi.
Oh my goodness. We in there or what? That is some pretty looking water. Tor said there's little bit waves. I think you're a bitch.
It'll be good though.
Alright guys, water looks nice. Probably gonna jump in. See you guys when we suit up. Peace. What's up, everybody? Me and Brother Tor is suited up. Brother Tor is half suited up. Fuck is over there. Doing his kid a bun. Currently forgot socks. Brother Tor, his socks. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking uncomfortable though. Forgot the socks. Forgot the buoy line. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. No buoy line. Brother, guess what? I forgot my socks. I had to rob Brother Tor. We used 2 pairs each, so now we get 1 pair. Yeah, extra warmth. Yeah, I just put in some dumb ones today. Forgot the buoy line, forgot the socks. You know what? Still gonna be a good dive, hopefully. See you guys in a while. Alright guys, for the first 2 seconds of the video, I just wanted you guys to hear that. That was some the whales in the background. That was really cool. I found that very cool when I was going through after the whole thing and editing the video. It was something really mind-blowing that you could hear the whales. Also, I hope you guys can't hear it in the background. On and off I'll be muting it just so that I know what's going on, because this happened like a month ago. I just been really caught up at work and I've been sick, as I still sound sick, so the video is going to be a little weird. But this is the first drop of the day, kind of just warming up, seen a pile of fish, took a blind drop, see if anything would come in. I was waiting, went straight out. As soon as we jumped, we went straight out, because as you guys can see, the water clarity is not the greatest, so you know, this is way on the outside, it's still dirty. So I'm just hoping that it clears up. But yeah, I was just waiting, seeing if anything comes in, and nothing ended up coming in this drop, so I ended up going back up. But I just found it cool with the whales. That just mind-blowed me. Here's the next drop. Found the first little taco of the day. A little bit on the outside. Small little guy. And as you see, we're deep. We're way outside. And right on my way up from picking this taco up, sorry, it's only now hitting me what's going on right now, but right on the way up from picking up this taco, I saw another one. I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of centered of the screen right now. That white splotch right above that is a taco. That's like its hole, I guess. Yeah, I saw it on the way up. You know, it's 2 nice 1-pound tacos. I prefer using the smaller ones for bait, just because I don't have to like try and cut up the leg, and then I gotta cut it in half, and then I gotta cut it in half again because it's so big. So like the 1-pounders are just perfect bait size tacos. I love using them, and then I slide the whole thing. It's like, oh, it's epic. But yeah, right here I found another one. So I'm gonna go down in a second. It's kind of deeper, a little bit deeper, so I'm kind of taking my time. Go down. Trippy how color changes underwater. Those gloves are red, but they look kind of like, I guess they look red, but they just don't look the same. They look weird. I don't know. Also, if you guys hear something in the background, my girlfriend's playing my video game. She's a gangster. Oh, that's my thing. Oh, there he goes. He just came out the hole. Now I'm on my way back up. That taco for some reason has been a little jack. He didn't want to come out of the hole. I just brought a Thor, making sure I get up safe. Here's the next drop. I can't see what's going on. Where's my... Yeah, so here's the next drop. We're going down. Sorry, guys, there was a little pause in the audio. It's kind of lagged out because I kind of was trying to figure out how to move the screen. But here's this is one of the bigger tacos in the dive. Went down, did the usual, you know, like we do all the time. Nothing special here. I'm going back up with another solid taco for the dive. Right here, I was on the bottom. I'm pretty sure right around here I saw like a couple uhus or something. That's why I'm kind of down. I didn't get the drop because I was already on the bottom, and then I saw a couple uhus, so I turned on my camera. But it's like a little bit higher on the reef. Again, you can tell because the water clarity is really bad. Just kind of doing some little scratching, dusting, see if they come back. But I think by this time they already saw me, so they're kind of out. They don't want nothing to do with me right now. But I thought maybe I'll get them to come back up. But I was already out of breath because I've been on there for a second already. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go back up and try to see if I can get them to come back around. Alright guys, so right here, going down, brought a Thor, found a fatty taco. Just going down to get it back out of the hole because it didn't come out the first time he was down there. So Just go in there and then get it out. Comes right out. And I'm on my way up with a solid taco. This is shallow. This is when we came back up high on the reef. And we're kind of just looking around, seeing if we can find any tacos. And he found a dozer. Don't mind my dogs in the back. They like to grief my stuff. And then right here again, brought a dwarf on this another taco. You know, it was an irritating hole, bro. Look at this hole. We sat here for like 20 minutes trying to get it out. It's just an irritating hole. It's like a fat shelf. And then boom, right there he goes to go. I chase him, and I had like 2 seconds to grab him right here. I just barely caught him. I knew if he got underneath there, he was gone. Caught him right before he get up. I'm telling you, I'm stoked that I got him before he went underneath there. Because if he went underneath there, he was gone. Now right here, I'm dive bombing a fat barjack. Boom, miss. A huge barjack. Unfortunately, my bands are weak, so missed him right there. Solid barjack though. Then right here, going down for another solid taco. Bro, watch the camouflage on this thing. I bet y'all didn't even see it, huh? That thing has some mean camouflage. That was pretty epic. I'm surprised I even found that thing. Alright guys, so this drop right here, if you know me, I have really bad luck with ukus. And right here I was just randomly swimming. We're in between 2 flat reefs, and I was crossing a little channel, this little sandy channel, and a nice size uku swam by me. So I took a blind drop down here because they're really curious fish. They like to come back in. And I saw this school of fish, and I thought, oh, this is my chance. Took a blind drop, hoping the uku would come back in. Did some scratching, did some dusting, but unfortunately he never showed himself here. I just have a really bad luck with ukus. Me and ukus, I don't know, I just cannot shoot them for some reason. They don't ever let me try them. This dropper here, I went down for a taco. He was giving me the most problems in the entire continent. The current was ripping. So I had to go up for air. Unfortunately, I don't like when I have to come back down a second time for him, but unfortunately I did. So came back down again and was trying to get him out. He has a really psycho hole, but he juked me out right there, as you can see. He was already outside the hole, but yeah, he was outside the hole. I didn't see him, and then he decided he was gonna swim away, so I grabbed him. My dive on the door is right there. Then right here, we're going for some impachi. So it was my niece's birthday, and she wanted some impachi. So I found this nice shelf, and there's a lot of them in here. It's just super shallow, super close. There's a lot of impachis in here, but we didn't have a 3-prong, so I took Thor's gun because he has a 90 centimeter, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to shoot him. So right here, I'm kind of far from the hole. I don't want to shoot close in the hole, and looking, trying to line up on one. Boom, line up on him, shoot. Unfortunately, I missed. I don't know. Today, my shot. Alright guys, so right here it's the same thing with the barjack, swimming on the flats, looking for some tacos. Run into this huge omilu out here. Not really huge, but it's really solid omilu, like a 3-4 pound omilu. Nice solid one. You can see him right there in front of my gun right now, swimming on the bottom. Kind of following him, giving him the squid finger, seeing if he turn around. Turns around, swim right underneath me. I'm like, oh, this is my chance. I'm gonna redeem myself. I got this. Kind of spooked him right there. Dropped down. He comes up mid-water, lined up, and I don't know how I missed again, boys. I legit missed, boys. I don't know. Maybe I gotta hang the rifle up. I don't know. Maybe I gotta switch to a roller. I don't know. But just coming off of that miss with the omilu, come over here. Same thing. Another omilu swimming around. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot this one. Going down for him, squidgy fingers. Nope, he doesn't want to come in. So I don't know. My luck this day is you guys can tell. Alright guys, so this drop, my breath hold this day, I don't know what happened this day, and I just couldn't hold my breath for nothing. So this day I was just doing a bunch of dive bombs. But right here I was falling on a really nice joel for a little while. He was paired up with these 2 Chinese collars. I was falling for a little while, got in this nice sand fly. He kind of slowed down, let me catch up to him. Right here, take a far shot, boom, and I'm looking for him swimming away. I'm like, oh, he's gone. Then he comes popping out of the sand. I'm like, oh my god, I got him. Guys, I was so stoked. You guys don't even understand how stoked I was, because I finally connected with a fish after missing 3 in a row. I finally connected. I was like, oh yeah, this is my. And I thought it was a small little joe. I didn't actually know how big the joe was until I grabbed it in my hand. Watch, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna trip out because it looked small from the surface. Right, that's like, oh, nice size one. Because I didn't know how big it was until I actually shot it. Really nice, Joe. Dive bombed him. Yeah, really solid Joe right there. Super stoked I was able to land a fish. And dive bombing is really hard. If you've ever tried it, it's a very low percentage shot. It's a very hard shot to hit. But I just couldn't hold my breath this day, and that was the only chance I had of shooting the fish was dive bombing it. So that's what I did. And we ended up securing it. Nice Joe for the day. Right here, going down on another drop. I think this is the one where I saw a bunch of uhus swimming around, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to get me one. I really want to get an uhu. So I dropped on the pile right there. You can see him kind of in the back on the left side of the screen, kind of farther out. They're kind of just chilling. You're gonna see him come in. He's gonna do a little swoop up in the middle of the screen. Right here, I'm following him with my gun. He's coming in. He's coming in. Right there, you can see him kind of bouncing around on the outside. He just didn't want to give me a chance. He didn't want to come close. He's right there in the center of the screen, kind of far out. I kind of messed up by jumping the gun a little bit. I came up a little high, shot. Unfortunately, he was a little low. He ripped off, almost sick. Alright guys, so this drop right here, I was kind of just swimming around. Ended up bumping into a nice size Omilu again. Kind of followed him for a little bit. He ended up going and trying to get himself clean from the little reef fish. I don't know what they do. They look kind of cool when they do it though. They like come up in the middle of the water and kind of like float around. It's kind of cool. So I told myself, okay, I missed enough today. I missed enough papillos today that if this one presents a shot, I'm gonna take it. So here I am, following him around, about to drop on him. Decided to drop on him. You're gonna see him right below my gun right now. That's him right there. He kind of swims away, and I kind of chase him. I'm like, okay, whatever. If he turns and gives me a shot, I'm gonna take it. And lucky for me, right here, he decides he's gonna turn around and head straight for me. I'm like, oh, this is my chance. Now wait, boom, pull the trigger, smoked him. If you guys ever shot an Omilu top down, you know how low percentage that shot was. I miss all these like 5-pound Omilus. I missed like a 6-pound bar jack. I hit the one that's like 2 pounds. Bro, I don't know. Something was wrong this day. I hit the 2-pound Omilu and I hit like the fucking half-pound Joe that's like maybe like a 1/4 inch across from the top. I don't know what was happening this day, bro. I couldn't hit the big ones, but I could hit all the small ones. But nonetheless, it was really solid Omilu. I drilled my shaft right into the reef right there. Double band. But ended up securing a nice Omilu for the day. Couldn't be more happy. I was just happy I hit him. You can't get over that blue, man. That's so pretty. Then right here, I'm messing with my Omilu. Thor drops next to me, and he finds a taco right next to me. I was like, oh, that's lit. Let's go. Unfortunately, it was a small one, so he ended up letting it go right there and just swam down. But it was pretty cool to get the clip. Me reloading my gun into Omilu I just shot, and there's a taco right below it. Yeah, nice blue. I just was stoked. Look at how pretty this thing is, man. I can't get over the fact how they're such a beautiful fish, man. I love these things. Right here, I take a drop on a fat Cuda. Look at this Cuda. Watch, you're gonna see him. He might be to my left actually right now. Right there, he's in the middle of the screen. Look at how big this Cuda is. But unfortunately, I don't. Well, not unfortunately, just I've never ate one personally. I don't like the smell of them, so I don't ever shoot them. But this thing was massive, like huge. I ended up talking to Roy about it. He was kind of like, he was like, bro, you should shot it. I would have ate it. I've never ate them. They said it's good, but huge Cuda, huge Cuda. But right below that Cuda, right there in like the center of the screen, there's a black dot. That's actually a really big Roy. So right here, I kind of drop on him to see if he's gonna give me a shot, but unfortunately, he swam in the rock and just never popped himself out. And then I'm kind of second guessing the Cuda because he came back and was coming towards me again. So I was kind of like second guessing the Cuda if I'm gonna shoot the Cuda. But I was hoping that the Roy was gonna peek his head out. I was gonna take him out, but unfortunately, he didn't peek his head out, and the Cuda kind of swam away. So I was like, oh, that's whatever. I'm gonna way back up. And then right here is that same crack where I just saw the Cuda and the Roy. A nice sized Joe ended up coming out of that shelf where the Roy was. So I was just kind of waiting. He kind of was like circling around it. Right here, I'm kind of lining up on him. He goes underneath. Then he comes up over the shelf. Right there. And then I'm like, okay, if he goes back down, we'll smoke him. Goes back down, drilled this thing right in the face. Swam underneath. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's going to eat the my eel. Because that happens to me 9 out of 10 times. They get demolished by eels. Coming for a quick breath of air. Kind of like just, you know, take a little breather. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna get my fish out of that reef. Looking around for Thor. He's right over there. I'm like, okay. He's probably on his way here towards me. I'm like, okay, I'll be alright. So I'm doing a little breathe up. He said, okay, I'm going down and get my fish. Go down. Swimming down. In my head, I'm just thinking, please don't peek my head if there's an eel. That's why I dropped far from the hole, as you guys can see. I've had it happen 100 times. I look under me, I'm like, oh, nice, it's all clear. So I'm like, still trying not to reach in, but I'm like, you know what? It has to be done. I can't get him out. Reach in, pull him out, drill this Joe. Another really nice fish for the day. Solid Joe. And not as big as the first one, but still nice Joe. Alright guys, so right here on this drop, swimming around the flat for taco, and I ended up bumping into another cuda. Wasn't as big as the one that I bumped into earlier in that little crack channel, but it was still a really nice cuda. And I wasn't going to shoot it, but I told myself if he presented a shot, I was going to take it. So I go down, did some light scratching, some light dusting. He's kind of far away. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see him on the screen, to be honest. He's really far, but kind of waited. He kind of turned around and kind of came towards me a little bit. Did some scratching, some dusting, seeing if he'll come closer. Current's ripping. I'm all exhausted. Kind of lunged at him. You can see him kind of out there in the distance. Never came in and gave me the shot, so I said, whatever. On to the next we go. Then this dropper here, kind of towards the ending of the dive already. We're kind of just cruising our way in. Found a really solid taco on the way in. We're still really far out, so we had a lot of ground to cover before we came back in, but found a really solid taco. Did the usual going on there, take them out. Kind of just waiting. Doing my little thing, you know how I poke the squids out. Got his ass out. Another solid taco. It's actually a really big taco. It's one of the bigger tacos of the life. Another solid taco for the day. See how quick that was? You don't bite tacos that fast. Really kind of psycho. Right here, guys. This just sums up how the dive went. Watch this. We were gonna barbecue, so I decided I wasn't taking no pelucala, and point blank missed. Yeah, that sums up how my dive went. No much to speak for that. I just point blank missed like just an idiot. But after that miss, we came in, and on the way in, I saw this Pananu. He ended up holding up right here on the bottom. You can't really see him, but he's right at the end of my gun. He's kind of sleeping. I was really gonna blast him. I was tempted, but I was looking at him, and then I was like, I'm gonna let Thor shoot it. So I come up and I call Thor over. So right here, I call Thor over, tell him go down and shoot it. He goes down, perfect. Everything was going good. Shoots, and you just watch it swim away. And I looked at this kid and said, bro, how do you miss a sleeping fish? I don't know. I taught this kid everything he knows, but apparently I taught him that he cannot aim. I don't know. Something's wrong. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chase it down and see if I can get a shot on it. Chase it down. And while after he shot it right there, that point blank, he went to pull his shaft up, and his line actually snapped. His shaft tagline snapped from his gun, so his shaft wasn't connected to his gun anymore. But so yeah, I followed the Pananu. He ended up holding up right here. I thought right here was gonna give me the shot. You can see him right there behind the rock. He kind of like boom, he dips back on this rock, and it was just a cat and mouse for like half an hour. We were playing with this Pananu. Right here, same thing. So I took his gun from him. So you can see how his band, that I don't know what you would call it, but that little band underneath his gun is just free floating. The shaft's not even connected to his gun anymore. It's the line's just floating. But I'm like, if this Pananu gives me a shot, we chase this thing for 20 minutes already, I'm gonna blast it. So I'm looking around. I don't really see it coming around. Thor is on the other side, and he said he saw it come out. So I'm like, okay, bro, go down and blast it. So right here, Thor goes down and he tries to blast it. Unfortunately, he couldn't find it because it actually swam out the back. You see the line floating by my foot? That's the tagline from the spear gun. But unfortunately, he swam out the back, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chase this thing down. And I really wanted Thor to shoot it. He hasn't shot a really big Pananu, and this was a really nice size one. I really wanted him to shoot it, but I told myself that we chase this thing forever. That if I get the shot, I'm taking it. But Followed it. Tried to see if I could get it, you know, to hole up, and then I was gonna shoot it. Just continue following it. He went at the same rock that he went at the first time in the beginning. This is the same rock right here. Still following him. He went at the rock, and then he goes into this other rock, and I'm like, bruh, slow down. Then he stops. He goes into the rock, and I'm like, okay, this is my chance. So I'm kind of just hovering over the rock, seeing if he's gonna try and come out. But he didn't try to come out. He stayed underneath the rock. So I went down, trying to see if I can get a shot on him. He's like right here on this corner. Right here, I kind of line up on him in a second, and then he just, I don't know where he went after this. We lost him for a little while, and we're just swimming away. So I was like, you know, let's go. We're swimming away. And then that same Pananu in this drop appears again out of nowhere. So we follow him to this rock right here, and then I'm like, okay, he dies right now. So this time I really went all the way underneath the rock, and I kind of was like looking for him. And then I was looking for him. Couldn't really find him. You're gonna watch. I'm looking around. I couldn't really find him. I'm just about to turn away to go up, and I'm like, he's right there. Line up on him. You guys can see him right there. Boom, smoked him. I'm trying to pull him out because he's not connected, but that didn't happen. See the line? Boom, it just goes out of my hand. That's the shaft. Not even connected to the gun anymore. He's like, I'm trying to... He tried to tell me that it wasn't connected anymore. I was like, bro, I know. I just wanted to shoot it. So his gun's on the surface, and his shaft's still underneath the rock. But I'm like, you know what? I'm confident that he ain't going anywhere. So Thor goes down to recover it, but unfortunately, he went on the wrong side. So I kind of yelled at him like, no, don't pull the shaft out, because he was going to grab the shaft and pull it out, but it wasn't connected, so it would have came off. So I told him, no, I got it. So I go down from the other side, the right side where the line is, so that I can grab the line and pull it out where the Pananu will be on the shaft. So go underneath, grab the line, pull it out, boom, secured a solid Pananu. This thing played cat and mouse for half an hour. The most irritating Pananu I've ever shot. Really solid, bro. I'm glad I did shoot it. Here he is, a nice Pananu for the day. Fun fact, I've actually killed like 4 Pananus with Thor's gun.
This thing was so fucking irritating to shoot. Check this out, guys. That Pananu shot with a gun. It's not even fucking connected.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, we ended up getting a solid Pananu in the end. Then this drop, same thing on the way in. Ended up finding a really nice taco again on the way in. This one was kind of really camouflaged. I don't know how I ended up finding this one, but I ended up dead. So go down, do my little technica. I'll go in there, wiggle my worm, poke with my shaft, get this squid right out. My girlfriend's next to me. I hope you guys didn't hear that. She's an idiot. She thinks it's funny. But yeah, I ended up getting that squid out with my shaft.